Okay, good afternoon. Thanks for attending my lecture. Actually, this is the second time I speak in English to give a lecture. Today, I will give a talk on software architecture measurement. I come from Huawei technology. Huawei is, as you may know, is the biggest telecommunication device vendor in the world, and we have more than 120,000 employees. More than half of them are R&D staff. And this paper is a joint effort of many experts. I'm the representative of them. There are Professor Yuanfang Cai from Drexel University, Rick Katzman from University of Hawaii, not Huawei, yeah. And Ren Mo, Professor Cai's student, and several of my colleagues. So, actually, we are conducting maybe the largest known industrial practice of automated software architecture measurement and evolution. But why Huawei management decided to initiate such expensive practice? Because it definitely will cost a lot of investment and will introduce many change to our development process. Why? Because during that time, from 2012 to 2013, there are a lot of complaints from market to our R&D management team said it is very difficult and more difficult to deliver our product on time due to architecture decay with increasing severity. It is true, actually, because many signs indicate this, such as it's very difficult to accept new requirement. Some people told me, my supervisor asked me, don't accept any new requirement if it is beyond 10K line of code. Why? Because if you accept it, then it will take a long delivery cycle. And also you need to work overtime significantly. Why? Because it will take a lot of communication. You should call many people together and discuss and work out the solution. So the work coordination is very, very expensive. And also it's difficult to locate bugs. So management needs a solution. They ask us, tell me right now, what is the quality of our product architecture? Where is the problem and how to improve it? That means we need automated architecture measurement. But is it reliable? To be very frankly, at that time, as an experienced software developer, I don't believe it. I think it's impossible because of the man's job, not machines. So, but anyway, this management expectation, so I need to answer this question. So we set several questions. How to create software management system that add value and provides practical benefits to development team. And second, is it possible to accurately measure software architecture quantitatively? And third, how to convince our developer to accept and utilize our measurement. And fourth, how to make these measures actionable. Because in Huawei, if you provide a method without actionability, then people will just throw it away. So nobody will take a look at it. So we must do it. But anyway, management made this final decision and at 2013. We must create automatic architecture management, and you will be the leader. Okay, so there is Huawei Automatic Architecture Management and Guarding. It consists of 3 parts: reference standard of architecture management, we call it SAI, software architecture index, and a tool set, UADP guarding, and series of key practice. We call it AMG. It's something like an automation gun. A brief history of Huawei AMG. Actually, we have 3 major versions of it since 2014. And as well as SAI also have 3 major versions. And we also developed AMG Solution to support development team to train them, to support their refactoring, or to apply our AMG and the tools. It consists of 4 groups of key practice: reporting and visualization, architecture management, architecture guarding, and refactoring and evolution. But keep in mind, when we think architecture management cannot replace trade-off and decision-making by architects and development team. Just as medical device maybe is so good, but it will not replace a doctor's diagnosis. So we should manage management teams and development teams' expectation. They will always give us very high pressure and expectation, so we should manage it. Now I want to give several key practices of our AMG. The first is Unified Architecture Management Standard. We developed SAI, the first version of SAI, with reference to various models, such as micro model, BIM model, ISO 25010, etc. And we slowly and keep to improve it since 2015, and from code level version 1 to module level version 2, and then we are upgrading it to the system level version 3. If you can want to know the detail, you can look at our paper. And the second practice, architecture quality report. It's part of architecture visualization, actually. If you look at the up of this report, then you will see the SAI of your product. And you can compare it with benchmark and other products of our company. And the middle of the report, you can see the SAI score. And we also give star rating for each product. So you can know the relevant position of your product's quality, architecture quality. And below is architecture smell with weighted points. If you click it, you can see the detail, and also you can see the code segment. Then the third practice is customizable and integrated architecture view. With this practice, you can easily navigate through almost all the layer of architecture. You can see the violation. The orange color line is violation. You can also group and regroup architecture element as you like. So people like it very much. One R&D team leader claimed after pilot said, architecture visualization has great benefit. Any modification can be seen immediately, and any inappropriate immediately can be proposed and rectified. So they love it, actually. The fourth practice is assisted refactoring. Actually, we provide various techniques to support teams to do architecture refactoring. Here I give a real example of DSM-based refactoring. And the teams, here you can see, the teams scan the code of the system and generate DSM diagram. The up left, there are a lot of number. And actually, it is reverse dependency, not good. Not good. And also, team did some extra analysis. Here is architecture debt quantification. You look at the debt ratio, it shows 2/3 of development effort is used to pay off debts. It's huge. When team and the leader look at this picture, they were shocked. So they decided to do refactoring. They definitely give the feeling it's so worse. More than half of their effort just wasted. And they again scan the system and generate DSM diagram. Okay, good. It's much better than before because you see the up left, there is somehow clear. Now, AMG has already been applied in almost all our Huawei major products. It's accepted so well. And we also analyze the correlation between SAI improvement with productivity and build efficiency improvement. The result is satisfying. It's beyond my expectation, actually. So we got a strong motivation to move on this way. Okay, it's time to answer the research question, original research question. The first is how to create a software management system that adds value and provides practical benefit to development team. As you see, we create a management system with score that can be traced to architecture smell and code, supported by key practice and tools. It can help team to improve their architecture, definitely. The second, is it possible to accurately measure software architecture quantitatively? It's possible, of course. Our measure can review severity of architecture smell, and we keep to improve it and make it consistent with intuition of architects and development team, and also, of course, management. And the most important is, with our architecture measurement, the development team can understand the architecture, the quality of the architecture and the trends much better than before. And then how to convince development team, so by working with and communication with them and train them, our team accept this measurement quickly and meaningful. The last, how to make this measurement actionable. As we said before, we provide not only SAI, but also concrete architecture smell, refactoring suggestion, etc. So it can help team to improve their architecture and get better score. And lessons learned, okay? There are several lessons learned. First is to be patient. We not only convince team, try to convince in theory, but also accept some compromise in practice and show them result. And the second, not only provide tools, but also keep improve the usability, accessibility, and also the performance. The next evolution of standard is necessary. definitely. And as I'm doing here, we participate conference and learn from research community is also very important. We get many ideas from research community. And the development team, development team can bring expected innovation to our solution beyond our expectation, actually, once they accept it. And the last, pilot. This is the most important thing we think we should repeat for 3 times. So anytime when we try to improve and change, give any change to our solution, we should do pilot. Okay, at the end of my presentation, I'm ready to take a question.